Today's late breakfast is sponsored by Michael in a lovely county of Angus in Scotland. Michael is helping to keep the Chiltern Melody flowing on Angel Radio.
Good morning, everybody. It's me, Candis, and I'm here until 10:30. It is Friday the 10th of July. It's 9 a.m. and I'm going to be teaching you all about different slang this morning, rhyming Cockney slang, Portsmouth slang, or should I say Pompey slang, even a little bit of South African slang. I have been trying to educate myself on slang and there's so many different kinds from around the world. If you know anything about slang, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear, especially Portsmouth slang, because it's quite hard to find out. I suppose where it's not actually written down anywhere, the internet's a little bit vague on it. So you Pompey lot, let me know. If you want to get hold of us, definitely give us a call on 0800 014 1955 or the standard rate number, which is 02392 481988. You can also email us, that is studio@angelradio.uk. Or you can jump on YouTube and say hello to me. I look like I've got a pineapple on my head this morning because my hair was too hot. I had to stick it up and I was in a rush, so I just shoved a clip in it and I haven't even looked at it and I've just seen my video. And so if you want to come see what my pineapple hair looks like, come join us on YouTube. That is Angel Vintage on YouTube, and just press the little red live button. So hopefully there's going to be lots of songs to do with slang. There's definitely some information to do with slang. I'm going to start off with a song I've wanted to play for my lovely sponsor, Michael in Angus. This is nothing to do with slang. I've wanted to play the song all week, and I thought, who better to play it for than Michael? So this is Kitty Callan with In the Chapel in the Moonlight. Oh, God. 1 second, guys. Hi, everybody. My hair.
Oh, baby. Beautiful.
Thank you. Right. Feel it. I feel like a sweaty mess.
Yeah, it's bleeding hot, isn't it?
Oh, I need.
I didn't have time to squeeze those 4 in this morning.
That's
just
cool.
goes mad on the 40.
Is this your phone?
Yes, my boy.
Oh.
Thank
You don't have to take it, but I didn't want you to forget it.
Thank you, my boy. You're okay, though?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
All right, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'll copy, guys. You know, I copied your post.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that.
Thingy.
I appreciate that. I liked your pickle thing.
And we'll get it on the What's on Diary as well.
Yes, yeah. I haven't actually. The reason I just shared it is because we just finished creating it. But
yeah, it's going to be a good afternoon.
Yeah, I think it'll be really fun.
Let's be there.
Good. Singing some Elvis.
Singing some Elvis.
You better.
Bit Tom Jones. In my usual sexy self.
Hey, my show's on slang. What's some Pompey slang? I don't know any of it. What's some Pompey
slang? Oh, God, now you're asking.
I know Scummers for Portsmouth.
Yeah, Scummers for Southampton.
Oh, Southampton, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Scummers. Yeah.
I heard they're called Sailors Jack, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know why, though. I couldn't figure out why. The problem I was having was the internet told me words, but not why. And no one seems to know why. It just happens. It just sort of...
Skates is another one. For Pompey, skates is sailors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, skates.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I might write it down, actually.
Yeah, skates is another one for Pompey, sailors, skates.
I'll just grab some of those little squares of paper.
Southampton is just... Dirty Scummers. Because they broke the picket line.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's why Millwall and West Ham hate each other.
They broke the picket line when... Oh.
And that was Kitty Callan with In the Chapel in the Moonlight. And that was for my lovely sponsor, Michael in Angus. I was just talking to Mark. He was educating me on why Pompey calls Southampton the Scummers. And I know now. Same reason Millwall and West Ham don't like each other, interestingly. So there you go. I'll tell you all about that later. We won't delve into football, don't worry. I know football is everywhere, and I love football, but I know that not everybody does. So we won't go into football, but we are going to go into slang, and I'm sure a lot of it comes from things like football. Of course, a lot of it comes from like naval terminology as well. So there's a lot of that in Portsmouth. What else do we have? South Africa. So Cape Tonian slang specifically is a kind of a mixture of English and Afrikaans. It kind of is like morphed into this almost third language where you just combine the two and change some words. So we're going to talk about that as well. There's some songs left over from Mark's show, which I am going to play. Marianne in Portsmouth. Good morning. Is it Portsmouth or yeah, you are. It just says Paul, so I'm not sure. Could be Portchester. I'm pretty sure it's Portsmouth. How are you? I hope you're well this morning. We're going to play Elvis with Kiss Me Quick, just for you. Sorry, guys. I am. Good morning, Peter. Just give me a second because I haven't loaded any of my songs.
And whisper over so tell me that tonight will last forever. Say that you will leave me.
Wingman. What is your name? Colin. And do you know, I knew it. I knew it. Good morning.
Oh, that kiss will open heaven's door, and we'll stay there forevermore. So kiss me quickly, 'cause I love you so. Don't let the prayer keep playing while we are swaying. Let's keep on praying until it stops. Kiss me quick. I just can't stand this way. Cause your lips are the lips I love tonight. For that kiss will open heaven's door, and we'll stay there forevermore. So kiss me quickly, 'cause I love you so. Kiss me quick.
And that was Elvis Presley with Kiss Me Quick. And that was for Marianne in Gosport. Thank you. No, not Gosport. Portsmouth. See, that's why I was confused about it saying Portsmouth, because I thought it was Gosport. But anyway, Portsmouth. I suppose there's more than one Marianne in the world. Force of habit, that is. That's my brain just telling me what to say before I've even engaged it. Anyway, that was for Marianne in Portsmouth. Terry 1 in Portsmouth. Good morning. Hello, Terry. Maybe you're I bet you know loads of Portsmouth slang that you can tell me. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, and Jessie in Falkirk, I bet there's some Scottish slang I don't know about. I'd love to hear that as well. So Terry 1 in Portsmouth has requested the Rolling Stones with Walking the Dog from 1964.
Silver buttons all down the back.
Right, Peter, would you like a song this morning? Hello, Eric. Black Country Bible written in their slang. Oh, do you know what? Eric, I thought you were asking for a song. I was so confused then. I was like, okay, that's quite cool though. That's really cool. Well, do you know what? No, it's not. You're right. It's not racist. It's just a dialect of English. It's the same in South Africa. The Cape Tonian slang is predominantly used by Cape Coloureds, and that's not racist. That's how they identify themselves, and that's how they talk. It's part of their identity. That must be fascinating, though. I'd love to see that Bible. Hi, Mike. Oh, yeah, good thinking. While it's still cool, good thinking. I look very shiny this morning. This is not sweat yet. This is sun cream. This is because I don't have makeup on. I've only got eyeliner on. So I'm shiny from sun cream because otherwise I would just burst into flames in the sun. Being a ginger in a heat wave is not something you do lightly. Hang on, I'll be right back. Thanks, Charles. That was Walk the Dog by the Rolling Stones, and that was for Terry 1 in Portsmouth. Thank you so much, Terry. Chris and Keith in North London, good morning to both of you. And they have requested Winona Harris with, where is it? Good Rockin' Tonight by Winona Harris. Here we go. I've put a Scottish request in. Amazing, Eric. Yes. Good job. Thank you. Oh, okay. Too late. Excellent. Eric. Chris from North London said that black slang, just talking about your black slang Bible, is speaking backwards from right to left. So you spell it from left to right, but then you read it from right to left. So Etalute is too late. Eric in Haverfordwest was just saying that there's a Bible written in black slang.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all like written backwards, basically. Oh, amazing. Oh, yes.
Right,
oh, yeah.
Mush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dinlow.
Oh, yeah. Squinny. I've
Copper
heard that
needle. Getting Larry.
Or just copping, when someone's
Yeah,
just
copping,
copping
yeah,
as well, yeah.
And Pompey Dot, which is what the young women used to wear.
on their fingers.
Yeah.
Or was it like a ring?
It's probably got it.
Oh, it's literally a dot.
It's dot on their fingers.
Oh.
It just lets people know that they're available.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
dot, yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Mark. Those are good.
And there's another one as well called Dockyard Oyster.
Okay.
That's slang for spitting on the pavement.
Ew. Thank you,
Not all men do that.
Yeah. They call it a Dockyard Oyster in Portsmouth.
And that was Good Rockin' Tonight by Winona Harris. And that was for Chris and Keith in North London. Thank you so much, Chris and Keith. I know North London has some amazing, well, London in general has some amazing slang. I must say, doing this research has made me realize that every single country has its own slang, but mostly Africa as a continent, of course, there's loads of different countries in it. So there's lots of different slangs. England has probably got the most different slangs in it that I came across, even including America, in one little country. And like, we're such a small country and we just have so many different ones, but of course I couldn't talk about all of them. So we are going to talk about Portsmouth and Cockney rhyming slang. Those are all the songs left over from Mark's show this morning. And I will get to playing some more songs in a moment. I'm probably going to play, I'll tell you what, I'll play one more song. Big Sammy in Bristol. This might be left over from Mark's show as well, actually. I get confused with who's written what. I'm going to play this one, and then we're going to talk about some Portsmouth slang that Mark has very kindly written down for me. So, Big Sammy in Bristol, good morning. You have requested the Beach Boys with Passing By. Now, I haven't heard this one, I don't think. It might be one of those when I play it. All of a sudden I do actually recognize it. But right now I'm not sure I know this one. I don't know. Let's see. Eric, goodness me, that's an interesting song choice. Let's see if I can find it.
Catch you later, bye.
See you later. I hope this afternoon's not too hot for you.
I'll probably.
So, do you know what gets me? It's like more than the heat. It's this room. There's no air.
Yeah.
If there's like air, I'm cool with however hot it is. It's the no air thing that gets me, I think.
It's blowing a bit out there now. You might be able to feel it. Can you feel it? No.
Can you stand there and wave the door? That would be great. Thank you. That was Passing by the Beach Boys. I've never heard that one ever. So there you go. That was new to me as well. Thank you so much. That was Big Sammy in Bristol. I was just instructing Mark to stand in the door and wave the door for me to create some air, because I was saying I'm not moaning about the temperature. I absolutely love this weather. What I find uncomfortable is sitting in a room where there's no air, like no breeze. So that's my observation, not complaint, not complaining. Okay, let's do some Pompey slang. So of course, step one, Pompey for Portsmouth. It's slang for the city or the football club. So you can either say Pompey or for football or for the city. But also everyone says pup, which is play up Pompey. And there are so many people with it on their number plate and all sorts. So pup is the other one. It's not really slang, I guess, but it sort of fits in there. Mush. It's a term for a mate or a friend, like your mush. Hey, mush. Dinlow. It's just a common insult. You're calling somebody a little bit, you're saying they have lower intelligence. So next time somebody annoys you, if you're not from Portsmouth, call them a dinlow and see what they make of that. What else do we have? Squinny. So if somebody's squinny, I always used to say to my kids, don't have a squinny. That's when they're like having a tantrum or they're whining, just like, going on. The other one is to cop the needle. Which means to lose your temper. And obviously that's now been shortened to somebody's going to cop or they're copping. That means that they're going to cop the needle or lose their temper. So have a full-blown tantrum, I suppose. I think if you're going to cop, it means that you're going to get angry. Whereas if you're squinnying, you're whining more. So it's those sorts of, although they're kind of similar, they're not quite the same. Getting leery means losing your cool, being very argumentative, acting all sarcastic, being a bit leery. When you're kind of answering back, teenagers, you know what I mean. Teenagers do it all the time. They get a bit leery when you think, pack it in. What are you doing? The Pompey dot. So this is literally a dot that women would put on their fingers, quite literally just draw a dot on their fingers or a tattoo or a dot. Probably not a tattoo because it's intended to signify that they're available. So I don't suppose you'd want it as a tattoo in case you became unavailable. But yeah, Pompey dot on your finger. So if you want to tell people that you're available, just draw a dot on your finger. The other one, which is disgusting, but I'm going to tell you anyway, a dockyard oyster. This is when they spit on the pavement. Oh, gosh, that's just so gross. That is called a dockyard oyster. And those are courtesy of Mark. Thank you, Mark, who is, of course, Portsmouth born and bred. Pompey supporter as well. And though, he can't be perfect, can he? He had to have a flaw. Right, we're going to do a quiz in a minute, I think. Let's play one more song and then we'll do a quiz in a minute. Where are we? Colin from South London has very appropriately requested Billy Cotton and his band with the Cockney rhyming song. That is what it's called, from 1945. Right, blimey, guys. We're doing slang like Jack speak. What's Jack speak? Is that slang? Please tell me that's slang for slang, because that would be brilliant. Yes, we're doing slang. Black slang means taking a letter at the start of the word. I thought that was like Pig Latin. Andesque. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's very confusing. What would you be? Colin, that would be. Colin K. People say going for a ruby, which means, oh, you're right. A Ruby Murray is a curry. This is a great song. Oh, do you know what? I think I've made a list actually.
For instance, when you mention feet, you simply call it like some meat. Rhyming, it's just a matter of rhyming. Take your time, just make a rhyme. It's
I do have a list. It's here. I found it. There's some really strange ones. I'm trying to see if Ruby Murray's on there. Oh yeah, it is on there. There's so many funny ones. I want to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you yet. You're going to wait. Thank you, Jason. Ooh. And that was Cockney Rhyming Slang by Billy Cotton and his band. Thank you so much to Colin in South London, who's just been trying to teach me a type of slang where you take the first letter and you put it at the end and then you add a Y. But honestly, I couldn't even do his name without getting confused. So thank you, Colin, for that. Okie dokie, let's do the quiz. Gosh, it's flying by this morning. If you think you know any of the answers, no matter what they are, please give us a call. I'll give you the numbers in a moment, but first, let's do this.
From Mother near the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Right. Get yourselves ready. Get your thinking caps on. Get a pen and a paper. If you think you know the answers, give us a call on 0800 014 1955 or 02392 481988. The first number is our free phone number. The second one is our standard rate number. You can also email the answers on studio@angelradio.uk or jump on YouTube and tell me yourself in the comments section. We'll have a little discussion in the back, like it's kind of like a backstage pass to my show. You get to talk to me and teach me slang and tell me your quiz answers while we're playing music. It's like an extra show. It's really good. That is Angel Vintage on YouTube. Right. This is courtesy of Drifter Dave. He has created the quiz and he has sponsored the quiz. So thank you, Dave. Question 1. This is quiz number 37, which is crazy because I can't believe we've done so many, but here we go. Question 1. What was the name of the pop singer who died on the 2nd of July this year? And that was 1A. 1B, which group did he front? So 1A, what was the name of the pop singer who died on the 2nd of July this year? And B, which group did he front? Question 2, what is masala? What is masala? Question 3, what does plum tuckered out mean? Plum tuckered out. What does that mean? Question 4. What is the internal structure of the bread called? So the inside of the bread, not the crust, the inside soft bit. What is that called? Question 5. When did the 3 tenors first perform together? When did the 3 tenors first perform together? Question 6. What is the slang term for a wig piece or like a hair piece, a wig? The slang term for a wig or a hair piece. Question 7A. And the final question, 7A. Yesterday, July the 9th, Thursday the 9th of July, a famous female pop singer passed away. What was her name? And B, What was the name of her 1983 number one hit? So, which famous female pop singer passed away yesterday? Her name, and what was the name of her 1983 number one hit? There you go. Even if you think you only know one answer, you might surprise yourself. You might know more. If you aren't sure of any of the questions and you want Janice to read them to you again, we have Janice on reception. She will definitely retell you the questions. Give us a call on 0800 014 1955. We'd love to hear from you.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Dave from Willow near the New Forest.
Thank you so much, Drifter Dave. Right, let's play some more music. Chris in Bishop's Waltham. Good morning, Chris. Haven't been to Bishop's Waltham in a few weeks, actually. We went the other day. We went for dinner a few weeks ago now. I say the other day, but it feels like the other day. It was a few weeks ago now. Chris has requested the Beach Boys with California Girls. It feels like we're in California at the moment because of the weather. This is for Amanda, his lovely girlfriend. Right. Bobby Dazzler. What's a Bobby Dazzler? What's a Bobby Dazzler? I'm assuming it means amazing. Diamond. Does it mean diamond? Bobby Dazzler? It's got to rhyme with something, hasn't it? What is a Bobby Dazzler? I can't figure that one out. Remarkably excellent. Smart dress sense. Flashy. Is that because I'm shiny today? Let's try and catch up with some. Wish they all could be California. People say going for, do you have any Delta Kings blues music? Cash and Carried. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, Peter, your message is cut off. Cash and Carried, married. That's good. I will be right with you. I promise. I see the last request. That was California Girls by the Beach Boys, and that was for Chris in Bishop's Waltham. Thank you so much. Oh no, I've dropped my piece of paper. Hang on, it's gone missing. Where is it? I haven't got notes. I don't know what I'm saying next. Right. Oh, it turns out it wasn't even important anyway. So we have some more slang. Bobby Dazzler. I've just been told I'm a Bobby Dazzler, which apparently is an affectionate way of saying that somebody's quite excellent and has a great fashion sense and is what was the rest of it? I can't remember now. Like basically just pretty excellent. So I'll take that. That's great. Thank you very much. The other one, we have a whole list of Cockney rhyming slang, which I'm going to read to you now. I think there's about 15 or 16 that we've managed to compile. Cash and carried is married. Now, very often, what would happen with Cockney rhyming slang, and I'll tell you the origins of it in a minute, but first I want to explain to you, people will take a word and then they'll say a kind of like a little 2 or 3 word rhyme that rhymes with that word. And over time, what ends up happening is they drop the second word, which is the rhyming one. So cash and carried would often end up being cash, mean married. Apples and pears, stairs, but you could say I'm going up the apples and people would know that you mean you're going up the stairs. Trouble and strife, wife. Don't know what I feel about that one. The dog and bone, which is the phone. So you see, it's always the second one that rhymes. Porcupines, lies. And that's probably quite a common one because often you'll say, stop telling porkies. And I didn't even realize that came from Cockney rhyming slang. But it does. It comes from Cockney rhyming slang. Porcupines. Plates of meat. Do you know what this one is? I've got very small plates of meat. It's feet. Yes, feet. Loaf of bread is your head. Boat race, face. Barnet fair is hair, and then that's why people call your hair your barnet. So there you go, barnet. Butcher's hook, which is look. Adam and Eve, I can't Adam and Eve it, which is believe it. Ruby Murray is, of course, curry. Jam jar is car. This is a good one I didn't know. Rosie Lee, which is a cup of tea. China plate is mate. In South Africa, everybody calls mate is China. You call them my China. And I did wonder if that's where that came from. Although we don't really have very strong British links in South Africa, mind you, but it did seem too similar for it to be just a coincidence. Frog and toad is road. Tea leaf, we all know this one. Tea leaf is thief. He's a bit of a tea leaf. Skin and blister is sister. That fits with my sister. She's a blister. She's a pain in the whatever. Anyway, mince pies is your eyes. Your dustbin lid is your kid or your child. And your Uncle Ned is your bed. Apparently, I'm not sure I'd like to say I'm going to go lie on my Uncle Ned. Don't know about that. Okay, we are getting the requests in thick and fast. So we're getting through them pretty well, though. Let's do David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush. Good morning, David. How are you? Okay, well, he has requested Brooke Bennon. Where are we? Let me make sure I've actually got this one up here. I'm sure I put this one up. A rainy day in Georgia. A rainy night in Georgia. I do apologize. I can't find it. There it is. I knew I'd seen it. Here we go. David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush. I bet it is blisteringly hot there. Hopefully all those beautiful green leaves are keeping you a little bit cooler. A Rainy Night in Georgia by Brooke Bennon.
Trying to find one place to spend.
Delta King Blues. So, which Delta King Blues song and what year is it from? Those are the two questions. Could you play Renee by the Small Faces? Whoops, I've written that the wrong way around. Who? M. DeVille. Yes, of course I will. What shall I say your name is? Or should I just call you M. DeVille? Sounds a little bit like Cruella. 1, no idea. 2, curry sauce. Do you know what? I thought you were talking about the slang for a minute, Colin. I thought you were talking about the slang, and I was like, and then I remembered, no, we did a quiz. Anyway, Trouble and Strife. There was a pub in Oxford called Bundle of Mischief, and the lady on the sign was a man carrying a woman over. That's how my husband feels about me. He has to throw me over his shoulder and make me behave sometimes. That sounded much dirtier than I intended it to. I meant because I'm just always up to something I shouldn't be. M. DeVille. What shall I say your name is? I don't even know if you're a lady or a man. Whoops, what am I doing? I can just put your name down as as Deville on. What is YouTube doing?
It still comes out the same. It's alive. And we just have to wait again.
I need to come stand up there for a minute.
So you've got syrup.
Mm.
So it's syrup of fig.
Yeah.
So it rhymes with not just syrup.
Oh no, but people call it just syrup.
They're all saying syrup of fig.
That's also
okay.
fine. They can
And,
say,
and a rug. And a rug.
Oh, okay. No, to be fair, that is the answer.
Okay.
And that is actually correct.
All right. Okay.
But that's where it comes from. But I
Syrup
guess
of fig,
it's
yeah.
the same as like I guess it's the same as like barnet with your hair and stuff like that. I need to come stand up there. I'm too warm in here.
It's boiling, isn't it?
I'm not sure those fans are actually doing anything.
But it's a rainy night in Georgia. Baby, it's a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. Kind of lonely without you. It's raining all over the world. Raining.
He's still bothering you as you're right now. He's
Right, and that was Brooke Bennon with A Rainy Night in Georgia for David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush. I was just going and appreciating the fan in reception because it's very warm in the studio, but that's just how these things go. Right, let's have Jeff. Oh, do you know what, Jeffrey? I think I've got an email from you. I'm sure it was from you. Let me double check this. No. It's from Godfrey. Right, we're going to read Godfrey's email anyway because it's pretty interesting. And then we will play Godfrey's tune after Jeffrey's tune. So Godfrey wrote to me. He said, "Good morning, Candis. On this day in 1962, Telstar, the US communications satellite, was launched. Could you please play the orchestral version of Telstar played by the Billy Vaughan Orchestra?" Of course I will. Thank you, Godfrey. I always love when you send me little tidbits of information like that. So first, we're going to play Bernard Breslaw with Mad Passionate Love, and this is for Godfrey. And then we're going to play Telstar by, who was it by now? The Billy Vaughan Orchestra, and that is for Godfrey. So that's going to be two back to back.
Mark had one and he said, I've got time to play that.
And that's what it is.
That's
Okay,
that was-
right, okay. Right, this thing keeps... Okay. The idea of Cockney rhyming slang was to confuse the police or eavesdrop so that the rhyming was part of mention. That's right. And that was Mad Passionate Love by Bernard Bresslaw. And coming straight up after that, we have Telstar by the Billy Vaughan Orchestra. Right, the Delta King Blues. What are we doing with that one? How about Muddy Water with Kind-Hearted Woman? Who was that for? Peter. There it is. It's too hot, everybody. I'm starting to melt. And that was Telstar by the Billy Vaughan Orchestra, and that was for Godfrey. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was kind of having a little think about Cockney rhyming slang, and it's kind of interesting how it sort of sneaks into people's language without them even realizing that they're using it. So you hear people all the time saying, have a butcher's, and that's obviously from butchers and hook, for look, so have a look. Yeah, I mean, I've even asked, I've even said, are you telling porkies, not realizing that porcupines is for lies. So there's loads of stuff like that. well, I'll talk to you a little bit about some South African slang. Now, South African slang, I guess, well, like all slang has its own weird little origin, but in South Africa, you have the three predominant races. So, and this is not intended as to be offensive to anybody listening. I want everybody listening to please remember that South Africa is an entirely different culture, and we have different things that we say that are not offensive at all. Okay, so I'm just going to preface my story with that. In South Africa, you have the blacks, the whites, and the coloureds. And I know that coloured is an offensive word in England. However, in South Africa, the coloured people classify themselves as their own race. They classify themselves as a race separate from black people and white people. So it's offensive to them if you do not use that term. And I just really want to stress that. I'm not being racist. That is legitimately what they prefer to be known as. That being said, Cape Townian English is kind of like, I think it's predominantly used by the coloured people, the Cape Coloureds, and it's kind of a mixture of English and Afrikaans, and there's a little bit of like Xhosa and Zulu stuffed in there. And what they'll do is they'll say things like, instead of saying yella, which is you in Afrikaans, it's spelled with a J, but it's pronounced with a Y. So instead of saying yella, they say jella. And instead of saying yay, they say J. And every single soft J, so there's a soft J in Afrikaans, which is pronounced as a y. They'll pronounce it as a hard J. They'll pronounce it as a j. So that's part of their slang. The other thing is the word soma in Afrikaans means just. And a lot of South African slang, and I used to say this when I was a kid as well, is you would say just soma. So just soma, go over there. And you're effectively saying just, or just go over there. But for some reason, you say it in both languages. I don't really know why. There's the word muti. That is, I believe that's a Zulu word. We use that instead of medicine. I still use that now, muti. I can't, medication's a weird one for me. So muti. What else? We say cozy, because it comes from costume or swimming costume, which you guys call a swimsuit, but we call it a cozy. We also say robot instead of traffic lights. I'm not sure if that's slang so much as just a different word that we call it, but it did come up under South African slang when I Googled. Yeah, there's lots of things like that. I can't, off the top of my head, think of that many more, but it's really just, if you imagine like a bastardized version of English and Afrikaans kind of mixed together, with a few little words of Zulu and Xhosa stuffed in there every now and then, just for a little bit of spice. And it really is, it's you don't even realize you're doing it. Growing up in South Africa, everybody speaks like that, and you don't even realize it's unusual until you come to like England and nobody speaks like that. But yeah, so that's South African slang. It's much harsher in like the coloured community than it is, for example, in the Afrikaans community. Obviously, they predominantly speak Afrikaans. So they would, when they speak English, probably speak like that, but when they're speaking Afrikaans, they just speak Afrikaans. Okay, let's have some more music, and then we're going to talk about the origins of Cockney slang. Terry 2 in Portsmouth. Good morning, Terry 2. I'm hoping I'm brightening your Friday morning. Right, he has requested the Beatles with Little Piggies. And we all know what pig is in slang. A pig is the slang word for a policeman. I don't think it's a very nice slang word for a policeman, mind you, but that is legitimately what we will like rudely call the police, is the pigs. So on that note, here's the Beatles with Little Piggies. Oh, it's your toes, isn't it? Your little piggies are your toes. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole with this one. I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy the Beatles.
And for all the little piggies, life is getting worse. Always having fun to play. Have you seen the You will find the bigger thing is starting up again. Always happy to play. In the stars with all the lightning, they don't care what goes on. In their eyes, there's something like one thing to damn good working.
This is a good song. Oh, Eric, that sounds really interesting. I love things like that. We're going to an observatory in a couple of weeks and I can't wait. Not realizing Porkies and Barnet were from rhyming slang. Some have become so well known. I know exactly. That's exactly it, right, Con? That's exactly what I was saying. Okay, but you know now I am looking it up. That was a much shorter song than I was expecting. I was busy Googling the word Burke, which I'm not going to tell you in... Well, I won't go down that anyway. That was the Beatles with Piggies for Terry too in Portsmouth. And of course, piggies are your toes in Cockney rhyming slang. They're also a very rude slang word for police. I think that's not so much the rhyming slang as more it's, I think they associate pigs with having bad constitution. But anyway, somebody said to me, Colin just said to me, it's surprising how many of the words like Barnet, butchers, that sort of thing. What were the examples he used? He said, he said Porkies, Barnet, things like that come from rhyming slang that people don't even realize because it's so common in everyday language. And he said, if you call someone a Burke, and I have definitely done that because I thought Burke was a bit of almost like a nicer way of saying jerk. Maybe that's a bit naive. Anyway, Colin said, don't look it up. So, of course, I immediately looked it up. And all I can tell you is if you bear in mind, it comes from Cockney slang, which is rhyming. Burke comes from Berkeley Hunt. And we won't go further than that because we all know what rhymes with that. So there you go. Thank you, Colin. I learned that new today. Oh, dear. Every day is a school day in the slang school of Candis. Right, I'm going to say no more requests, please. I've got more than I can probably manage. I'm going to quickly go over the quiz. Then we're going to play a little bit more music. And then I'm going to tell you all about our karaoke night, which is so exciting. I can officially give you the details. Okay, here we go. Question 1. This is just a quick recap. What was the name of the pop singer who died on the 2nd of July? This year. And which group did he front? What is masala? Masala. That is Marsala, masala. What does plum tuck it out mean? What is the internal structure of the bread, the soft bit on the inside of the crust? What is that called? When did the 3 tenors first perform together? What is the slang term for a wig or a hairpiece? Now, this is the Cockney rhyming slang term, and what I will say is that we'll take the shortened or the full length version, either's fine. Yesterday, on the 9th of June, 2026, a famous female pop singer passed away. What was her name? And what was the name of her 1983 #1 hit? If you think you know any of the answers, join everybody on YouTube on Angel Vintage and please tell me yourself, or give Janice a call on our free phone number 0800 014 1955. Our standard rate number, which is 02392481988, or maybe you want to email me or Janice, studio@angelradio.uk. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to tell you all about the karaoke event now. Now that you still have your pens and papers out ready for the quiz, write this information down. On Sunday, the 23rd of August, at 2 p.m. until 7 p.m., I will be hosting a karaoke event to raise money for Angel Radio. So it is going to be held at the Lord John Russell in Southsea. That's the Lord John Russell pub on Albert Road. And Mel, the manager, and their DJ Wolf, have been absolutely incredible, helping myself and the wonderful Simon Moon, who is, of course, one of Angel's epic DJs. The four of us have been making the perfect karaoke event for you. It isn't restricted to Angel era. However, obviously, we heavily encourage you to sing any song you like, and I'm sure most of you will be singing songs of Angel era. I certainly will be. I will be singing, oh my goodness, as many as they'll allow me before they drag me from the stage kicking and screaming. And it is £10 on the door. However, if you do pre-book, it's only £7.50. So you can probably save a bit of money by doing that pre-booking. You can give Angel a call on any of our numbers. The free phone number is, again, 0800 014 1955. Or you can email me directly to get yourself on the guest list. That is Candis, that is Candis, at angelradio.uk, or email the studio@angelradio.uk, and they will forward it to me. If you're not sure, comment on our Facebook group, our Instagram, our TikTok, our YouTube, or pop in the studio, anything. Just contact us in some way, and somebody will be able to tell you how to book yourself in. It is going for 5 hours, which means that all of you will be able to sing a song at least once. So I expect to see you, maybe not all of you, but. And we'll also be having a raffle on the day. Tickets for the raffle will only be £1. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful sunny day. And it isn't the bank holiday weekend, so it won't be crazy. There won't be victorious. It'll just be a lovely, chilled karaoke afternoon/evening. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you all. So please, please, please do come along and help support Angel Radio. We'd love to see you. Truthfully, we really would. Even if you don't sing, you don't have to sing. You can just come and enjoy the atmosphere. So that is Angel Radio's karaoke charity event. I will be sharing all of the information regularly on the Facebook group and everywhere else as well. But back to business. Let's play some music. Fred the Red. Oh, Fred the Red actually pointed this out ages ago before, and I added it to my Cockney rhyming slang list, but I didn't give him the credit. So Fred the Red gets the credit for this. He told me about the apples and pears, which is the stairs. And there's probably some other fruits that have been made into slang, but I'm not sure. So thank you for that, Fred. He has requested Slim Whitman with You Are My Sunshine. You are my sunshine, Fred. You okay? Yeah.
I've lost the will to live.
I'm literally shiny, like I can see in here. I'm like actually shiny.
You're
Sweating, yeah. My old mucker. Oh, that's a good one.
Probably already had that one.
I haven't actually.
Oh, right. Her husband used to.
I've heard it, but I haven't seen it this morning.
I do a podcast with my grandson's driving slang in the 70s. I don't know what he says nowadays.
Oh, that's a good idea.
He says, I think.
Oh my God, my kids say stuff on that. Oh. Yeah. Fam. Honestly, there's loads of the stuff, and I was like, what? Gucci means good. There's loads of stuff my kids say regularly, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And you're really good.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, Jason keeps saying things like, "Why is it raining next week?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's really raining."
Don't you play this?
I was going to say, I don't think it's predicted to, but it's actually meant to be hot the whole time. That's always hot. Yeah, that is hot. Yeah.
They got the IP tickets.
Oh, nice. I've never been for fun. I used to work with McLaren, so I used to go work it, and it was not quite as fun as going VIP. How much I love you. Oh, hang on, guys. I'm trying to catch up with the. Thank you, Jason. That was You Are My Sunshine by Slim Whitman for Fred the Red. Thank you, Fred. Oh, June in Gosport, good morning. She came up with a really good one. I forgot about this one. She said, me old mucker or my old mucker as a friend. And she said her husband used to say that. That is a really, really good one. I have heard that, but I actually completely forgot about it. So thank you so much, June. And for you, June, I'm going to play Apples, Peaches and Cherries because kind of remind me of Apples and Pears. This is Diane Decker.
Apples, peaches, and cherries. Apples, peaches, and cherries. There once was a river passing by, his heart was blue with lazy heart. And as he drove along, he cried, how is it true? No, apples, peaches, and cherries. Apples,
I need to extend my parking.
and cherries. His daughter sat beside him. She was young and she was fair, all glowing with a beauty red, a maid of sweet 16. A young lad beckoned from the door. He bought some fruit and then bought more. His longing
Very interesting show as usual, Candice. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Eric. Oh, what on earth is my YouTube doing? Be great if you can make karaoke an annual event. Yes, do you know what? It would be cool. I'd like to do it more than annually, actually, Eric. I'd like to do it maybe twice a year. And I'm thinking of doing a quiz night as well. So we'll see. Blowing a raspberry. Oh. You come up with the funny ones though, Colin. People in Plymouth called Janners. What? Why are they called Janners? Oh, okay. We're gonna find out. And that was Apples, Peaches and Cherries by Diane Decker. And that was for my lovely friend June in Gosport. Thank you so much, June. Okay, so Colin came up with another one for us. Blowing a raspberry. That term, you know, when babies blow a raspberry, or comes from raspberry tart, and it means to do something that rhymes with raspberry tart. So Colin comes out with the rude ones that I can't actually say on air. And Elisa says, she's from Plymouth, and she says people in Plymouth are called Janners. It's a localized nickname predominantly rooted in regional dialect and naval slang. Now, I can't find the exact 100% 100% reason for it, but the best explanation I could find was the term likely derives from cousin Jan, the traditional Devonshire dialect form of the name John, which is historically used by Royal Navy to affectionately describe sailors, sometimes derisively. So sometimes affectionately, sometimes not so much affectionately. They called the Royal Navy, it was used by the Royal Navy, sorry, to call sailors and locals from Plymouth my cousin Jan or Janners. I don't know why though. That this is the thing. This is the problem with the internet, is it kind of half tells you the history, because that's all good and well, but why did they call them the cousin Jan? I don't. So if anybody knows that, we'd love to know, because Elisa doesn't know either. So Alyssa, we're going to find out for you, hopefully. Right, let's see if we've got any emails. Doreen, good morning, Doreen. She says she's from Ballach in Loch Lomond. She says, if you're interested in slang, this book will give you a laugh. And she sent me, oh, okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, Doreen. I'll definitely have a look at that. That's awesome. I'm looking for a new book, actually. Eric in Haverfordwest, good morning. I know you've waited a long time for this one, because we've had a lot of requests pretty quickly this morning, but this is Sir Harry Lauder with Just a Wee Dioch and Doris. I hope I pronounced that correctly, because I'm sure I did not. I didn't do too bad at pronouncing that. Dioch and Doris. Brummies call black country people yam yams because they say we am instead of we. We rarely say are, always am. Do you mean people from the black country, or do you mean black people from the country? Sorry, I just wasn't sure what you meant. I'm guessing you mean people from black country. Yam yams, we am instead of we are. And yeah. Oh, Eric, that's really interesting. Okay. I'll write that down as well. So hot. I like the Scottish slang. I think it's pretty good. Yes, so I will be sharing the karaoke information on the YouTube channel. I have shared the karaoke information on the Facebook page. Yeah, just if you guys want any more information, you can contact the studio or me yourself directly, because it would be really fun to see some of you. I know some of you are in places like far, like Michigan and stuff, so you've obviously got an excuse. But if you do live really close to Portsmouth, it would be cool to see you. Ah. Eric, I didn't know that. That was Harry Lauder with Just a Wee Doch and Doris. There you go. That was for Eric in Haverfordwest, who's just been telling me about the Black Country. So, first of all, he says the Black Country is so called because of the heavy industry. So the snow was grey and black by day and red by night because of the furnaces, and Queen Victoria drew the train blinds to avoid seeing it. So that's called the Black Country. Is that slang? I'm not sure. That's slang, maybe kind of a nickname, I guess. But the reason we were talking about the Black Country is because he said Brummies call Black Country people yam yams because they say we am instead of we are, and am you or am ya instead of are you. So they call them yam yams. So Eric's a yam yam. Is that a derogatory term, Eric? I don't want to call you that if it's rude. It's a cute name though. I like it. So I hope it's not rude, because I do want to call you that. It's good. I like that. Okie dokie. Jenny from Hailing Island. Good morning, Jenny. I hope you're doing very well. She has requested. Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, Jenny, I'm so sorry. We'll have to play you next. I want to play one first. And then I'll come back to you. I'm so sorry. I think I've got rid of it somehow. Renee by The Small Faces. And this is for somebody called Medbel on YouTube. And I'm not 100% sure of their certain. Let me try that again. I'm not 100% certain of their real name or where they're from, but you know who you are. So that's all that matters. They have requested The Small Faces with Renee. Sorry, guys, I just have to load some music because I haven't. Right, I put my songs up. We might actually get them all done today. I'm going to play one more song and then I'm going to do the quiz answers. Sweet. sweating. Be right back. I'll be right back.
He's going to sing. Not tap tap through the tongue. Karaoke. Oh, why not? He said, he might shout at the window.
I hope people do. I haven't made it vintage music because we were worried that people who weren't interested, like people who aren't just there for Angel, would kind of mix groups and all that. So we've said any music, but I do hope that people do vintage music. I have kind of tried to do that, like vintage vibes. People think, oh, do old songs. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm gonna sing. I cannot sing, Janice. I cannot sing. I love to sing, and I'm like the definition of tone deaf. To me, I'm amazing. Only reason I know I can't sing is because everyone else tells me I can't sing. I believe them because, like, so we'll see what happens. Hang on. Oh my God, I actually fell off the chair. That'd be me going arse over tit then. Very nearly. Fred the Red was saying what song he's going to sing at the karaoke. What song are you guys going to sing? Who's coming and what are you going to sing? Jason, what are you going to sing? Gabby, what are you going to sing? What are you going to sing? And that was Renee by The Small Faces. That was for M. DeVille on YouTube. Thank you so much, whoever you may be. It's very mysterious. Jenny on Hailing Island. I had accidentally removed your request, but I have it back, so don't worry. Here is Desmond Decker. After this, we're going to do the quiz answers. So get your quiz answers in quickly. We're going to do them in a minute. Desmond Decker with Rudy Got Soul.
There's your quiz answers.
Thank you.
So this was last Saturday. That'll be a good one. So this was at my daughter's party. Oh yeah. So it's my husband, that's my son, and grandson, so it's 3 generations. Oh cool, okay. We played they played.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
So they played them at flights all about you, and instead of saying baby, they said Lindsay, which was a name they appointed.
No, that's really cool. I like that.
We all played guitar and sing.
I do, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, no.
My mum can play the piano. She taught my daughters to play the piano.
I did my grade 1. I got used to work in the nursery, and the head said to me, "Do you play the piano?" She said, "I've got a piano if you want it." I thought, God, you're trying to tell me about it. So I did grade 1, so I could do nursery rhymes.
That's a good idea.
But all played the guitar. We used to be in a country group called Omaha.
Did you? You're a dark horse, Janice.
Yeah. I need
You
to
always
do a
come
YouTube
out-
thing with you sometime.
Yeah, you should. 100%. You 100% you should.
Oh, that's so hot.
Bottle and glass. I think I can figure out what bottle and glass means. What's and that one. 3 penny bits and bottle and glass. They won't tell me what it means. It's Cockney rhyming slang, so I'm guessing it's arson.
Yeah.
This always Colin. He also told me what jerk meant. No, Burke. Burke comes from Berkeley Hunt, which is I'm not going to say
Yeah.
the C word.
I
And
get that. Some people say to me at funerals, "Can you say the word?"
oh, really?
So,
At a funeral?
no, I just say, "Well, let's just say we'll see you next."
Yeah.
And they said to me once,
Oh, hang on. And that was Desmond Decker with Rudy Got Soul. That was requested by Jenny on Hailing Island. Okay, right, Jenny, we are going to see how you, I can see your name written down on the quiz answers. So I know you took part. So let's see how you did. Oh, before I forget, I need to do the sponsorship.
Drifted from Mother in the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's late breakfast show.
Thank you so much, Drifter Dave. Right. Question 1. I'm going to tell you the question, the answer, and then I'm going to go through the winners. Question 1. What was the name of the pop singer that died on the 2nd of July this year? The answer was Victor Willis. Which group did he front? The answer was the Village People. Question 2. What is Marsala? It is a sweet Italian fortified wine. So it's an Italian wine or wine. We would take any of those answers. You didn't have to be as specific as me, but it's a wine basically. In the theme of our Cockney slang, this is actually what inspired today's theme. What does plum tuckered out mean? It means overtired. What is the internal structure of the bread called? So question 4, what is the inside of the bread called? It is called the crumb. So when people say there's crumbs everywhere, that's kind of where that comes from. So there you go. Question 5, when did the 3 tenors first perform together? At the 1990 World Cup final. We covered this a couple of weeks ago. So if you've been listening to me, you would have known the answer. I know there's lots to listen to. Question 6. What is the slang term for a wig or a hairpiece? A wig. It is syrup or syrup of figs. I also would have accepted rug because that's another well-known phrase. I would have accepted it for half a point, but I was looking for syrup or syrup of figs. Question 7a. Yesterday, on Thursday, the 9th of July, a famous female pop singer passed away. Who was it? Bonnie Tyler. We lost the wonderful Bonnie Tyler yesterday in emergency surgery, I believe. Question 7b. What was the name of her 1983 #1 hit? And it was Total Eclipse of the Heart. So, Jason in Southsea, well done. You have maintained your position as one of the top people. Alan from Orpington, of course, well done. Jenny on Hailing Island, the 3 of you are the reigning champions as we stand at the moment. Eric in Haverfordwest, you did very well, congratulations. And David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush. Did we stump a few of you? Mike is the other one on YouTube who did fantastically well this week, actually. He got all but 1, so well done. All of you did a really good job. Not many people took part, but the ones of those of you that did, you all did really well, so congratulations. Right, that was this week's quiz.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Willow near the New Forest.
Thank you, Drifter Dave. Okie dokie. Stuart in Purbrook has requested Faye Adams with Shake a Hand. So, where have I put that? Here we go. She's very beautiful, Faye Adams, or was, should I say. I think we're going to perfectly have time for this week's show with songs. Bottle and glass. Forgot to write these down. Oh, I need to say that as well. Okay. I need to go to the bank. I can't wait to be outside in the wind. I'm not even sure if there is wind, but I need some air on me. We spend a penny. That comes from having to put a penny in to use the public toilets, doesn't it? Is that where that comes from? Okay. Yes, I thought so. I need to spend a penny and then go for a pee. That's where that comes from. I'm trying to find out if that is where the term go for a pee comes from. And that was Shake a Hand by the very beautiful and very talented, in my opinion, Faye Adams. I'm sure a lot of people shared that opinion. We haven't got long left, so I'm just going to tell you this little bit of information. I'm going to play 2 more songs, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Fred the Red said he will be singing Rubber Dub Dub, 3 Men in a Tub at my karaoke event without shattering the windows. That's good, thank you. I think that they'll appreciate that. It's a very odd choice of song. I love it. I love it. Be obscure. Be whimsical. Okay, we've had a few more. We've had a bottle and glass as Cockney rhyming slang, which you can use your imagination because I'm not going to tell you what it stands for. Also, 3 penny bits. We know what that stands for. That is a slang term for another word used to refer to a woman's chest area. There you go. Bottle and glass is obviously for another word for your backside. We also have the term spend a penny, which comes from when you used to have to put a penny in to use the toilets. I need to go and spend a penny. I was saying, I wonder if that's where that term I need to pee comes from, or if that's from the ruder one, where the rest of the word, started with P and whatever. I'm going to get into trouble in a minute. Anyway, let's play like 2 last requests. We've got Trisha and Michael in Huntington. Oh, Janice has just put one in. Whistle and flute suit. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Do you like my whistle? Trisha and Michael in Huntington have requested When Day is Done by the Ambrose Orchestra. Be right back. I need to spend a penny. What else have we got? What shall our theme? I can see where I've hung my shirt on the washing line with the clothes peg. Look. Looks like someone bit me. What shall our theme be next week, people? I really enjoyed this slang one. What should we do next week? I have to have a think. The slang was good. The slang was inspired by the quiz this week, rather than the other way around. He sent me the quiz and I thought, ooh, slang. So thank you for the hearts. I can see all the hearts. Thank you. What shall we do next week? Eric, do you have a suggestion? Mike? Peter? Oh, gosh, these short songs really catch me out. That was really quick. That was When Day Is Done by the Ambrose Orchestra. And that was for Trisha and Michael in Huntington. Right. Our very last song, Peter on YouTube requested Muddy Water with Kind-Hearted Women. Oh, I've gotten rid of it. Goodness. Okay, hang on. Here we go. I don't know why sometimes I put my requests up and then I completely immediately just get rid of them. Right. This is Kind-Hearted Woman by Muddy Waters.
Got to read that.
Ew. Oh yeah. I wonder where that comes from. Brown jewels. I'm gonna have to Google where that one comes from now.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if I need a pee comes from I need to spend a penny, but then I figured it's probably not. It's probably from, isn't it? Because P is short.
Yeah, yeah.
I wondered if it was from I need a penny.
I've heard that one, Crown. Yeah, but I don't know where it's come from.
We know what it's slang for. Oh, the most prized and valuable possession. Oh, Spencer.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Okay, brilliant.
You've got somebody coming in with you at 1:45? No?
No.
I thought I saw something in the diary.
I hope not.
Maybe got that wrong then.
Well, yesterday I did.
Oh.
It's not me, but yeah, there is. So, I don't know. If you know, then you know more than me. We're going to have time for just a very quick goodbye. Cod and hake. Cod and hake. Oh. And that was Muddy Waters with Kind-Hearted Woman. That was for Peter on YouTube, who is busy giving me more slang, cod and hake, which I'm trying to find out what it means. He said it's a bad one. So Spencer the postman says he's sitting in his van, sweating off his crown jewels. And that's just... So we decided to Google where the crown jewels slang come from. And this is what Google says. I already knew this. I'm sure most of you did, but I'm going to read it anyway. In British slang, the crown jewels is a euphemism for male genitalia. It often refers to a person or a company, or in this situation, Spencer's most prized and valuable possessions. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for that. What else did we have? There was another one I was thinking as well. Oh, no, I had an email from Jessie. Jessie says, well done, Candis. Your pronunciation was pretty good. Thanks, Jessie. I'm only just coming to appreciate the mix of language in that song. It's Scottish Gaelic. Oh, okay. Diolch is a drink. And Doris is the door. So a small drink for the door to see you on your way. Oh, I see. Like one for the road kind of a thing. She said, I hope this reaches you in time to be relevant. It is. Thank you so much. You reached me just in time, actually, because I'm going to have to say goodbye. And I've had an absolute wonderful time with you guys this morning. I really, really enjoyed our theme. I don't know, but I'm going to have to do something next week that's going to top this one, because I really enjoyed the slang theme this week. I mean, maybe I would happen to come across something and we extend it. But I reckon I'm going to try find a new theme. So if you have any suggestions, don't forget to join our YouTube channel as well, Angel Vintage. Please subscribe, because it does mean that we can get a bit more money for the Angel radio station. So I know YouTube's not everybody's thing, but really it does help the radio station a lot. And same for TikTok and Instagram. Everything is Angel Vintage. What else? Yes, don't forget about the karaoke event. We'd love to see you there, and you need to be there to hear Fred the Red's rendition of Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. So, and whatever I'm going to be singing. We'll have to get Janice up and singing too. She used to be in a band, so she's definitely more musical than me. Okie dokie, I'm going to have to say goodbye. You guys have been wonderful. Remember to drink lots of water, please, and keep yourself safe. See you next Friday.
Breakfast is sponsored by Michael in a lovely county of Candis in Scotland, and there's nothing to keep the chatting music flowing on Angel Radio.
Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Bottles and glass is your bum, and 3 penny bits is your breasts. Cod and hake is a mistake. I don't know. I couldn't find that one, Peter. I ran out of time. Right, I'm going to have to go, guys. It was an absolute pleasure to see you all. For you to see me, I can't see you, but it's great to talk to you. And I'll be back next Friday. Actually, I'll be back next Thursday at 11. I'm doing next Thursday at 11. I'll see you later.